What is up, guys? The Allfather here with another war recap, and happy to say another win as well. 55 to 50, going against a level 8 clan. That is the first for us, a level 8 clan, and they only had 83 wins, which would lead me to believe that they have won most of their wars since the clan perk levels came out. To go against somebody like that and come out on top is definitely something to be proud of. And we had lots of great 3-star attacks. If you look at the stats there, it was 15 out of 20 bases 3-starred. I'm just going to jump into a few that are some hybrid 3-star army compositions, as well as a couple of our attack strategy of the month features, which is the HogLoon attack, or Holo. And we had a couple successful 3-star attacks using that strategy, so definitely want to get that out there and feature those as well. Shows that those guys who took the time to practice and look at that are now looking at bases and seeing the potential of that on the right base. So really neat there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first attack. The first one is going to be my attack against number 7. And looking at this base at a quick glance, the idea here was looking at Expos down, a very low level queen, and an air defense on the way to the queen. A GoLaLoon was something that I looked at and kind of liked, and the whole thing that needs to happen is basically get the go portion in there, take out the queen, take out the clan castle, take out the 1 AD, and then with 3 air defenses still up, bringing a Quattro LaLoon attack on the backside. So let's go ahead and see how that plays out. You can see the army composition down below, kind of the standard GoLaLoon comp. Got that jump spell down right away, so that golem will go straight in and target those defenses. About 6 whiz on the outside to create a funnel to drive the heroes and the remaining wizards into the core to handle the heroes and the clan castle. And all of that is going according to plan. Heal there in that open spot where we suspected giant bombs, and as soon as that golem jumps over, he trips those, so that was the right call there. 2 of them there. King goes ahead and activates his ability, takes out the queen, and the air defense is already down. Now it's just a matter of the clan castle. Rage everything up and poison spell down to take care of the clan castle, and that is the main purpose of that first phase of the attack. You just got to get the clan castle down, the heroes, and the AD. Queen is still up with quite a bit of health, but she's done her job, and the hounds come in, targeted from different angles to try to soak up some air traps. We see a Seeking Air Mine does follow the one hound, followed by some targeted balloons. And the one thing I thought I'd try this time a little bit is this attack with only 12 loons has the danger of timing out a lot, and so instead of the rage spells, I felt that the biggest issue with these LaLoon attacks seems to be getting through the base quick enough. The loons, once they get to their target, pretty much can one-shot the defenses, so that's not the issue. The issue is getting to the defenses quickly, and so instead of bringing what I normally do with a rage spell, I brought those haste spells instead. And obviously, at least in this instance, it appeared to be a good strategy, so definitely something I'm going to be considering going into the future. With these LaLoon attacks, is looking at haste to get the balloons to the defenses quicker, so that they can get following behind those hounds a lot quicker. And you see there's still 2 hounds left. 1 bursts, giving some pups for cleanup. There is 1 remaining. He does not burst. Is at kind of minimal health, but you can see the pups and everything are already working cleanup, and there's a wizard running around the back side. And so from there, all the defenses are down. There is still a lava hound up, but still several balloons. They go ahead and start dropping those exterior buildings, while the lava pups go ahead and take out some of the interior and work around the bottom of the base. And they end up with plenty of time being able to clean that up for a 3-star. So that's kind of the first attack that I've ever done a single, a cold-blooded golem approach with the 4 lava hounds. Typically I do the shattered approach with 2 golems and 3 lava hounds, but obviously this works too, so just one more thing to kind of add to the arsenal. Next we're going to go ahead and move down the ladder a little bit and look at this attack by Nico. And this was a really nicely executed attack, very powerful, had tons of troops left over. You can see the basic concept. He's bringing a GoWiHo, and he's got an exposed queen, level 1 down at the bottom. He's got a clan castle, dragon, and loon, and no double giant bomb threats really, because pre-scouting we know that these are Tesla giant bomb combos throughout the base, and so he doesn't have to worry about double giant bombs killing the hogs, just has to pre-heal in the correct places and get the pathing right, and it will go smoothly. So let's go ahead and see how Nico does this. Again, there he drops that hog there. If he'd have dropped it over a little bit more, he would have gotten the giant bombs tripped. That's one mistake he did make there. Dropping those a little bit further over, the hogs would have pathed to those Teslas and tripped the giant bombs, so that would have been more ideal. Doesn't end up impacting the ability to 3-star this raid, but definitely would have been more of a benefit to take out those giant bomb positions right away, since he was using the hogs to lure there. So goes ahead and drops cold blood shattered approach here with the 2 golems on each side, and backs it up by wizards and his heroes. They go ahead and take that clan castle out really quick. 1 giant bomb's tripped, and then we see the hogs coming in, flanking the kill squad from roughly a 90-degree angle. And he does go ahead and pre-heal those spots, knowing that there's a giant bomb there. Again, had he pre-tripped those bombs, he possibly could have dumped those heals a little bit deeper into the base. But as it is, his hogs kind of do a split on their own there, which ends out working up really well. Goes ahead and throws down 2 more heals at about the halfway point as the hogs start taking out some of those defenses. He's still got his heroes up, several wizards working their way around the outside of the base, and a final heal spell as well as the poison and the approach to the remaining defenses gets the hogs healed back up. He's got plenty of hogs there, and skellies are down, defenses are down, heroes are still up, and a ton of wizards. There was a giant bomb on the top side there that we did know about that could have been pre-tripped as well. Took out about a good chunk of his wizards. So pre-tripping those giant bombs would have been ideal, but obviously with the pre-healing of those locations was able to work through that. We'll go ahead and 4-exit through the cleanup, and another great, very dominant 3-star attack there. Just had a ton of his troops left at the very end and blew through that base very easily. Very good job there, Nico. And another 3-star attack, follow-up attack against this base here, and we do have a buried queen there. We know that there is a hound, I believe, in this clan castle, and it's going to go ahead and drop the quad quake there. Opens up access to the heroes and the core. Single hog there is going to pop that hound out of the castle. With the lava hound, we're not really going to worry about dragging him to the top and dealing with them in isolation, because until we're not worried about the hound, we're more worried about the pups. Goes ahead and drops the shattered golem approach there, followed by his P.E.K.K.A, which goes ahead and takes out the enemy king. Heroes behind that, and witches, so everything's kind of funneling into the core. That giant there provides a little bit of a tank there to just ensure the funnel with those wizards there to make sure everything goes into the core. Gets raged up on its approach there, and now you see all 4 giant bombs have been popped there on the approach to the town hall, and the hogs are on their way in with no giant bomb threats remaining. Only a single heal spell left there after using the rage and the quad quake. Goes ahead and just uses it right away. Keep the hogs alive and working through the defenses about a 90-degree angle again to the kill squad, so that they're all working together, teaming up and meeting up in the middle. Hogs are working their way around the outer defenses as the kill squad makes their way through the core. And just a few defenses left. There's still a P.E.K.K.A up, witches are up, queen is up, king is up, and they're working their way around. Cleanup wizards are on the outside and also taking care of some of those defenses while they're being tanked by the golemites. And just a handful of defenses left. And that last archer tower is going down. Still a couple of hogs, the P.E.K.K.A., the heroes, and at least one witch, several wizards, and that's going to be more than enough to get through that. So the key to that raid there is obviously getting in, getting the heroes out of the way, getting the clan castle dealt with, and tripping all 4 giant bombs, which allows the hogs kind of free reign to go and help clean up the rest of the base along with the kill squad. So next, as I mentioned, we're going to take a look at some holo attacks, the HogLoon, and start here with Chaz attack against the number 14 base. You see the army composition, 17 hogs, 12 loons, 12 wizards. And the reason he liked that is because you can see they bunched all of their air defenses in the middle there, which means it can be very easy to get to it by getting some targeted hogs into there. And the pathing, the way the defenses are set up, they're going to jump right in there. Only danger is taking care of that clan castle first. He does that with his barbs and wizards. Scout hogs there, test hogs, trip the giant bomb locations, which they do, followed by the rest of the hogs. Goes ahead and drops his heal spells very early because those hogs need to get through and get the anti-air defenses taken care of. And now as soon as they are gone, which they all are, including the Teslas, he's already got his loons coming in the backside. Now he did kind of spam them in a line. It would have been nicer to get them a little more targeted. You see how they're really clumping up now. And it's going to take them a little longer to work around to that top side with the archer tower and the cannon. Had he targeted them like 2 per defense or 3 per defense, they would have been able to take that out a little bit quicker. Those wizards on the outside might have lived and been a little easier to clean up. And you see here he's got the poison spell left. I don't know if he will end up using this because it is air skellies on this base. Does use that last heal to kind of keep the loons alive on the approach. The only thing that can hurt him now, other than air skellies, is that archer tower. It goes down. Because he brought so many wizards, he's able to drop them now on the back side for cleanup. And we see the loons going down. We'll go ahead and start speeding this up a little bit. They're going to start dropping the BK there, chasing him. He's a little bit faster than those loons. They're like, hey, wait up for me. But eventually they catch up to him, drop on his head. There's those air skellies and a ton of air traps in the core. Saves that poison for that purpose. A couple loons go down, but that poison does end up taking care of the skellies. And only has about maybe 1 loon left or a couple loons left, but the wizards are doing their job cleaning up, and nice 3-star attack there. So using that HogLoon strategy, love to see that. Now let's go ahead and see how Darth did the same or similar thing using the HogLoon strategy against this base. Again, notice the similarities. The concentrated air defenses all packed into at least, if not the core, they're packed into 50% or so of the base, just like that last one we saw from Chaz. And so his goal is just going to be to get through to that 50% point, get him into the core, and get those air defenses down. Once he does, he's going to have the loons coming in on the backside. They're going to take care of what's mostly ground defense other than the whiz towers. And so let's go ahead and see how he does it. Starting with the basics, gets a hog in there to get the lure and trips a giant bomb spot. So there's a great value for that 1 troop. Does drag him out to the corner. And we'll see how he ends up handling his clan castle troops here. Very smart getting that wizard and that in there right away to get that building out of the way so it starts targeting the clan castle troops instead of the buildings. It's just going to do a whiz drop, feeding the barbarians underneath the dragon so he gets distracted. And that balloon will go down with about 2 shots from the wizards. And that part of the raid is over. So next he's going to be dealing with, goes ahead and tanks with his king there a little bit, and then sprinkles in the hogs, little Asian wall style, targeted hogs, and gets those heal spells down early on the first 50% of the base, because again, those hogs have to do their job, which is to get those air defenses down. Those loons are a little early. Let's see if they get any shots off. that it got maybe one shot off. So pretty good timing on the loons, maybe a tad bit early, but you definitely don't want to be late. So he made sure that he got them in there so that everything was hitting the defenses at the same time. So now you've got hogs and loons working defenses at the same time, and they went down even quicker than that last raid. Smart enough to save that poison spell. We've got air skellies attacking the balloons. Let's see, he uses them right there as they approach the town hall. And those air skellies will melt here in just a second. And he's still got plenty of hogs and loons up. BK and Wizards doing the cleanup. And just an overpowering dominant raid. Look how many troops he has left, just a ton. And that's just having the right strategy and getting everything launched at the right time, and they all worked together and hardly anything went down. So that was a really nice, really powerful holo attack against Town Hall 8. So again, great job again, everybody. I was really happy with the way this war went down. Really felt like we were in control the entire time, even though we knew that they weren't going to roll over, being a level 8 clan with the kind of war wins they had. I think we really just had this thing under control the whole time and started dropping 3 stars from the beginning to the end, and everything went really well. Found out basically that they're just a clan full of GoWipers, which, you know, will get you pretty far, I guess, apparently, because they're level 8 clan with 80-some wins. But when you run into a clan that can run these hybrid 3-star tax strategies and get those 3 stars on those higher bases, that's really critical and the key, and ended up in a 5-star differential for us. So great job, everybody. Keep up the good work. Keep working on new things, and you know, hopefully we'll continue to have these challenging opponents. This is the Allfather. We are Assimilated, a 3-star war clan, and we'll see you next time.